Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm talking about my curated artistry palette that I made. Most of these are ColourPop shadows, but I do have a few Makeup Geek in here. So before we get into this, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, my name is Meena. I do makeup videos. Kind of new to YouTube, but it's alright. I'm having fun doing it. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It is down there, and also give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't watched my previous videos, I'll link them up in the cards above, and they will also be at the very end of this video. So without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so this is my artistry palette. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I love this thing. So this is a Makeup Forever metal palette. It's a little dirty on the inside, you guys. So this is the gorgeous palette that I use all the time. This is just my perfect palette. It just has all of these shades that I use. And of course I have more palettes than this, but this is just more concentrated on all of the shades that I love and I use. So without further ado, let's just get into me describing all of the shadows, showing you guys swatches and all that fun stuff. So I will be inserting swatches at the very end of this video of just like the rows or whatever swatched on my arm, but we're just kind of gonna get super into it. But if you would like to see those just straight on swatches, I'll link the timestamp down in the description box, because I don't know how long this video is going to be. Probably long, but I'm going to try to keep it short. So we're just going to start with this top row. First one right here, this is ColourPop Hear Me Out. This is just what I use to set my eye base. It's just neutral, it's kind of pale, like nude color. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy about it. And then the next shade is, this is So Pale from Makeup Geek. Also just a creamy white shade. Just, which one did it? It's this one. This one I like using to kind of buff everything out. If everything's kind of getting a little too crazy on my eyes, I just kind of use it to buff out and kind of clean up edges and stuff without it looking like I just took concealer and wiped off my eye makeup. The next one is this shade right here. This is ColourPop Let Me Explain. I love using this as an inner corner highlight, as brow bone highlight. It's just really nice, light. It's a pearly champagne kind of color. It's nothing too crazy shimmery, which I think is why I like it, because then it's not like really stark on my eyelid. So that's nice. So next in here we have, this is like awkward trying to get these things out, you guys. This is ColourPop Wake Up Call. I told you guys most of these are going to be ColourPop. I love them. This is just your nice neutral brown transition shade. Just pretty much all I use it for. It's matte. A lot of these shades in here are matte because I just find them the easiest to work with. I do have some really pretty shimmers in here though. Next, this is Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. So there's that very peachy transition color. I love using this as my transition color. I used it today actually as my transition color. Probably can't tell I did a kind of colorful eye look today. Just a little colorful. Next up, this is another Makeup Geek shadow. This is Pink Brulee. This one is another just neutral brown transition shade. It is a bit more cool toned, of course, than Wake Up Call or Peach Smoothie. I haven't really dug into that one a whole lot, but it is very nice to have in this palette. I just have so many neutral transition colors, you guys. It's a little ridiculous. So next, we're gonna go to this one. I'm sorry if I'm not showing you guys every single time I take a shadow out. This is ColourPop Issues. This is just a really gorgeous peachy nude. All these top ones are gonna be nude, so I'm sorry if that's like annoying to you guys, but it's just, it do be like that sometimes. Next is ColourPop Koi. This is like a mustardy kind of brown transition shade. I really like this for if I'm doing more of a warm toned look. It just softens it all out, but still keeps it to where it looks warm and not like it doesn't turn too neutral. Next is ColourPop IOU. Just dropping everything, you guys. This is an orangey, peachy shade, a bit more orangey than Issues, of course, but again, if I'm going for a warm look, I just layer and layer and layer on nice neutral shadows just to get everything in place and just looking a bit more natural. So that is that for the top row. Next, I'm gonna go into this second row. So first, this is ColourPop 20 something. This shadow is like a pale, like, it's just like a pale peachy gold. I really like this shade for just something. This is an easy, like, throw all over your lid, throw into the crease, one shadow look shade. I love it. It's so pretty. It got like mixed reviews on ColourPop's website, but I don't know, I like mine. Maybe everyone else got a dud, not sure. Next is ColourPop Note to Self. I had this in the Yes Please palette, but I wasn't using all the shades in that one. I was just mainly using this one, so I bought a single of it. That is that. It's just a gorgeous neutral toned brown, probably a little bit more on the warm side, but I love it. Honestly, that is one of my favorite shades for like deepening out the crease a little bit. One of my transition shades. Love it. Next, this is Charcoal Brown from Makeup Geek. This is just more of a taupey, richer, more cool toned brown. Again, not one I have dug into that much, but I definitely should because it's a gorgeous color. I typically don't go for super cool toned looks, so that's, at least lately I haven't been, so that's probably why I haven't really used that one that much, but it is a gorgeous shade. Next is, gosh, it's hard to get these shades out here. This is Conundrum by ColourPop. This one is a bit more, this one's warmer for sure. And again, just a brown. I know, all these are browns. It's so frustrating. Don't worry, we're getting into colors in like just a second, you guys, I promise. So next I'm gonna take this, pop this boy out, if I can, maybe, without sound. Ah! I can. All right, I know this is a Makeup Geek shadow. I cannot remember which one this is though. Normally they have the name on the back, but I can't remember what this one is. If I remember what it is, then I'll like write it in like somewhere on the screen. But I love this color. It's just so gorgeous. It's nice mid-toned brown. This is a gorgeous crease color. If you're going for something neutral that day, this is honestly, I put it in my crease all the time. It's one of my favorite crease shades. Next, we're getting into some shimmers finally. It's not all nude mattes, you guys, I swear. This is Makeup Geek Grandstand. This is one of their foiled shadows, and she's just a gorgeous pinky bronze color. Love her. She's gorgeous. I have dipped into her quite a bit. I love the foiled shadows. This is ColourPop Come and Get It. It is a rosy gold shimmery. Actually, it's probably more of a metallic kind of color. Haven't really used this one lately. I haven't been doing a lot of pink lately. Just hasn't been my style, but it's so gorgeous. And oh my gosh, all right, seeing it, swatched it again, I just want to use it all over again because it's so pretty. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to show you guys these shades, but I'm trying to do better. This is Martian by ColourPop. This, it's like mainly matte, but it has like a couple like gold flecks in it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's a very red brown. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, now I kind of want to do a look with these three colors because that would actually look really gorgeous together. I should do that. All right, and then finally on the last one for the second row, this is ColourPop Top Notch. Let's get that. Yes, look at that. Nice, gorgeous, pigmented brown. Oh, I love nude colors, you guys. Like, I love colorful things, but if you don't have those just basic neutrals that have like a good formula and are super blendable, then it's really hard to achieve any look. At least for me, I need to have something kind of neutral in every single look. That's just how I feel. So now we'll get on to the colorful shades, which I'm sure is the part that you guys are most excited about. It's the part that definitely just like draws me into this palette. So we're gonna do this third row right here. These are a lot of like reddy toned and pinky toned things. This is ColourPop Heavy Glam. This is like a peachy, corally shimmer shadow. It's definitely not as shimmery as some of the others, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's just nice. It's like a hot pink kind of coral color. This is ColourPop Best Coast Scenario. I love that name. I love all of ColourPop's names. I find it so funny. This is just a nice tangerine, bright orange. My hands are getting dry from swatching these, you guys. As I was saying, I'm sorry. I used this today on my eyes just a little bit. It's just a really nice tangerine. Just beautiful gorgeousness. Next is ColourPop Meteorite. Whenever I bought this, I expected this to be a lot more pigmented than what it actually is. It kind of comes off as like an orangey, rusty kind of color, but I have been enjoying it, but it's not that pigmented in case you can tell. Not my favorite. I was expecting a more pigmented red like this right here. That is a hot red. This is Oh Ship with a P. I didn't cuss, y'all. I'm just gonna put that on top. That is a pigmented red. I love like gorgeous red toned shadows. I love that kind of look. I have the Morphe 30502 palette. Oh, that is my favorite. I think, that's not my favorite palette. It was for a little while because it's gorgeous. You just get so many gorgeous shades. So now we're gonna move into the pinks. This is Flower Boy by ColourPop. This is like a peachy, just nice. This is like a nice transition color if you're going for a more pink look. I feel like all these pressed pigments are staining my skin. You guys can't even see the swatches. But that is that. It is nice. Next I have ColourPop Making Moves. This is just hotter than that one. A lot more pigmented too. Very, very hot corally pink. So pretty though, you guys. I can't get enough. All right, next is ColourPop Pinky Promise. This is just a gorgeous pink berry shimmery shadow. I love, love, love this shadow. It's just like a berry, wine, pink, purple, all of the colors under the sun kind of a color. Next, this shadow is like a pressed glitter. Can you guys see the glitter in this thing? Holy crap. This is Thank You Next by ColourPop. I'm getting it all over the, look, can you see like just the like granules of glitter? It's like a bronzy, I think this is more, it is definitely a duochrome. This is like you see it as like a yellowy bronzy in certain lightings and more of a pink in others. Not sure if that's showing through on camera, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the name too. I love that ColourPop always does that with their names. They always just make cute names up and stuff. This was actually what started it all. This was my very first pressed powder shadow ever. This is ColourPop Stay Golden. It is very loved. I don't know if you can tell. I definitely have dipped my brush into this more than once. It's just a gorgeous magenta. It's so pretty, like a berry magenta color, so pigmented. It's amazing, and that is what started, that's what started it all, you guys. Now we're moving on to this fourth row. So first I'm gonna grab, I already know, this is Sandbar by ColourPop. This is a pressed pigment, so it will stain. Oh, it's just a gorgeous, that's a hot, 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 hot pink. Next, this is Made to Last by ColourPop. This is like a really nice muted, mauvey, purpley brown color. I like it a lot. Next is Say I Do by ColourPop, of course. This is another just pinky, just nice neutral transition shade. It's very light, which I like sometimes. I don't always want my shadows to be super pigmented because I want them to blend well together. I want them to look nice on the eyes. I just, you know, is that too much to ask? I just want everything to blend together. I don't really care if I have to dip my brush into it more than once. Guys, look, Sandbar is literally stained. Like that's not coming off. Next I have Tuda Mango by ColourPop. This is like a lilac-y, lavendery kind of a color. It's very light, but it's very pretty and neutral. And of course, next this is ColourPop's Prowlin. This is a gorgeous, icy, lavender shimmer shade. Look at that. Tell me that is not absolutely gorgeous. Next, I'm going to be taking this one, which is Chick Happens. This is like a purpley gray tone kind of a color. I haven't dipped into this one a lot. I definitely need to play around more with it. As I'm like doing this video, I'm noticing how many shades I use over and over again and which ones I need to dip into, so that's nice. Next I have ColourPop Silver Lining. I love this one. It is a gorgeous purple. It's kind of lilac-y, but I say that's just a pretty mid-tone purple. Okay, you guys, now this is my absolute favorite ColourPop eyeshadow of all time, Fault Line. This is a duochrome. It's like purpley and blue, and I'm trying to find a place to swatch it. It's like a purpley blue. It's got gold flecks in it. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Like, I cannot get over that. Oh, that is my favorite ColourPop shadow because it's not super shimmery. It just gives you a really nice sheen, and it's just absolutely freaking gorgeous. Last one from the fourth row. This is a Makeup Geek shadow, and this is Sensuous. I'm sorry. This is like a silvery grape kind of a shimmer. That's the best way I think I could describe it. More like silvery, like plumish grape. I know I'm just saying like a million different words to describe each eyeshadow, but like, oh well. And we're almost done. I'm gonna start with this bottom row. So this is ColourPop Lost and Found. It is a really nice, whenever I see this color, I just think of like sailing, like, I don't know why. It's just a really nice powder blue. I like it a lot. I use this kind of as like a light transition shade for the blue portion of my eyes today. It just is really pretty. Next is ColourPop Formation. This Formation. This is a very bright teal. Like, that is very, very teal. It shows up gorgeously on your eyes. I haven't been feeling blue lately, but I will dip into it every once in a while, and when I do, ooh, we go blue. Go blue! Any other Michigan fans? I'm sorry, I just thought of that. Next, this is Tiny Tangerines. I don't know why they call it Tiny Tangerines because this is nowhere near the color of a tangerine. This is basically just a shimmery version of that teal. It is gorgeous. How many times can I say gorgeous in this video? You guys, you need to go back and rewatch this video and comment how many times I said gorgeous. I'm guessing it's about, how many shadows are there? Probably at least 20 times. Next, this is Backstage from ColourPop. This is a very gorgeous, rich, cobalt, pigmented blue. It is very blue, very, very blue. What is with how I say words? I don't understand. I'm saying, if you're going for a blue look, girl, got you covered. Next, I have Cute Alert by ColourPop. This is like a plummy brown shade. It's matte. It's not super pigmented, but I love it for darkening up the crease. Just looks really gorgeous if you're going for a pink look, purple look, brown look. Gorgeousness. Like, I love it for bronzy looks, but you're trying to add just a little bit of color, but you don't want it to be like bam in your face. Oh, gorgeous. Last two colors, I'm just gonna do them both at once. One is a Makeup Geek shadow, the other is a ColourPop. So the Makeup Geek shadow is Dark Roast, and the ColourPop shadow is Let's Do It. Dark Roast is a gorgeous, chocolatey, rich brown that I love. It is gorgeous for deepening up the crease or your outer V, or just anything of that nature. So this is actually not super pigmented, but it's because I have a little bit of hard pan on it. So don't judge it too quickly, please. And lastly, I have ColourPop Let's Do It. This is just a straight up black. Like, that's black. See? I feel like everyone needs a dark brown and a black in their palette. It just makes things so much easier. So now I'm gonna insert the clips of me showing you guys the swatches on my arm. Hopefully my arm doesn't dry out like this hand. This hand is so dry, I'm about to just rub lotion all over it after I do the swatches. Yeah, so we're just gonna put them in right here to transition. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit subscribe, it's down there. And if you want to watch any of my other videos, they're going to be on the sides of my face or maybe on my face, I'm not really sure. Also, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much.